guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are y'all all doing this lovely Friday? You know, it's nice here in New York, okay? It might be cold tomorrow, but it's nice here today, okay? Please don't forget to follow me on my other this social media channel and my other social media channels, okay? I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. I'm looking for something. Okay. Follow me on my something is really acting up today. Follow me on my Blue Sky account, guys. Go over there and follow me. Go to my IG where I post the pretty pictures. Oh my goodness. Go to my website, jovibeauty.com, so you can get one of our dope ass products. We have scarves, sweaters, even the cute ass hat that I'm wearing. Last but certainly not least, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Last but certainly not least, don't forget you can always donate to the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. All my information is going across the bottom of the screen. Now, where y'all have y'all been paying attention? Shout out to the subscribers who was sending me clips yesterday because I was paying attention, and like I said, it just keeps getting freaking crazier and crazier every fucking day. And I guess we're here, okay? Hey, Randa, thank you so much. She said, I'm early or I'm late. Girl, you early. I just got here, okay? I just got here. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm late. I'm late. You on time, okay? All right, y'all. So where do we begin? You know what? Let me open my IG. Let me open my Instagram so I can show y'all some of the messages that I have been receiving. What's going on? Oh my God, the group chat is going ape shit. Okay, but we ain't talking about the group chat right now. Okay, we're talking about this other stuff. And y'all was sending me things all day. Shout out to y'all. Hold on, wait. How do I show this without? Well, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to show this because share screen. I have Twitter pulled up, but since y'all was sending me all these posts, I would have pull up some of these posts, okay, before we get into it, because I was like, oh yeah. All right, so let's get into one of the first ones I received yesterday. Oh wait, hold up. I got to turn my volume on so I can hear it. Okay, here we go.
I want y'all to take a guess. Okay, y'all probably not gonna guess it because it don't make sense. But if you think of the most ridiculous thing that they could do, okay, I know that that's really hard too because everything that they do is quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
But literally, they just voted. They being the other ones, not us, because we were all on the right side of history. They just voted to give Trump the ability, legally, to give him the ability to deport U.S. citizens. That is what they voted for. A bunch of elected U.S. representatives. That is how they voted. Am I telling a lie, Eric, or no?
No, I got my salad here. Mouthful. No, I'm stunned.
I'm not. But I'm glad that you. Oh, okay. Eric been here longer than me, but like.
So what we said was, we even said, you know what? Many of us will not offer any more amendments tonight. We won't vote for the overall bill. But if you agree to this, we'll drop any other amendments. We'll take the win that this would be in the bill, that you would agree U.S. citizens can't be deported. They voted to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. And they did it during the week that we learned that a 4-year-old little girl fighting cancer, a U.S. citizen, has been deported, separated from her U.S. citizen father and her cancer treatment. So, yeah, it's kind of shocking.
Well, he's shocked. Y'all, listen now. I came in with nothing but fools. So he been here longer. So maybe he still has a little bit of shock in his life, but I don't personally. Because the fact is we used to live in a world in which where we saw the news about that baby that got deported, the baby with cancer, because supposedly he the man that's all about the children with cancer, right? Like that's why he made sure one of his guests was at the State of the Union was a child with cancer. So surely, even though they're cutting cancer funding, but like it is a US citizen. Like there honestly isn't even this real thing of like deporting a US citizen. As far as I'm concerned, you randomly kidnapping folk and you throwing them out of the country against their civil rights, against their constitutional rights. And frankly, how would they feel if some other country decided that they were going to just start throwing people randomly in our country? Like that is absolutely insane. So yes, all I gotta say is y'all need to get these fools out of here. Let me tell y'all what they just voted for.
Okay, so that's one. Y'all was sending them. Okay, that's one. Let's see. This one was some. No, y'all sent me the same thing. What's this? No, like three of y'all sent me the exact same thing, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay. There's also some shit happening with Nick Cannon, but we'll get into that during a shorter video today. So it's now not against the law to just rush up in people's homes. Before it was, the Hispanics. Now, for whatever reason, people can just decide to send you any old where and take away your US citizenship. It doesn't matter. And it's so, oh man. And it doesn't matter if you're first generation, second generation, third, or fucking 10th, okay? They can just say, you know what, we don't want you here and put you out of the country. That's where we are, okay? So that happened. That happened, okay? And while that is happening, why they want to start shipping people out of the country, et cetera, citizens, non-citizens, but that's what, people voted for. Our economy is also freaking tanking in every angle possible. Not just, back in 08, it was the housing crisis and the banks needed this and but now it's literally at every fucking category of anything in America is fucking tanking. That's why I keep saying this is not a recession. We're in a recession now. We're too stupid to realize it. We are not going into a depression. We're going into something never fucking seen before. And people voted for that because, and I also want to say this because y'all know, I want to say that, it's not because I think a lot of people need to get that. Some of us especially, or, some of them maybe, I don't know. But to understand that it's not anything else but the MAGA nuts being just horrible human beings. I keep reiterating the fact that when Hillary Clinton called them deplorable, she was never supposed to apologize for it. We have a country with like 30 to 40% of the most horrible human beings to ever fucking exist, okay? They know they're gonna starve. Right? We keep saying, and it's true, like, okay, it's going to happen to us, but it's going to happen to you too. They are well fucking aware. Even when they come out and they say, oh, but they're well aware. Okay. There's some people in life, in the world, we know people, people, some people are just horrible human beings for the sake of being horrible human beings. Okay, and want other people in the world to suffer, and they don't care if they have to suffer as long as your ass is suffering too. Okay, so when I say this shit gotta be fixed, I mean this shit gotta be fixed. I mean, let me find out. It just came to my mind. Let me find out that they done made, that the Republicans done set themselves up. So, and doing this deporting U.S. citizens bullshit and making it law. So when whatever occurs and they get him the fuck up out of there, they deport 30 to 40% of this fucking country who are just evil and just wicked incarnate. Okay? And this ain't something new. The whole world knows it, recognizes it. When they say Americans are just horrible people, these are the Americans that they're talking about. Okay, these are the fucking people, and it's not for any other reason. It's not about no fucking immigrants. It's not about no gas. It's not about nothing other than them being low and worthless. I stand on it. And mad that anybody they deem for whatever reason, whether it's because you're black, whether it's because you're gay, whether it's because you're a woman, whether it's whatever, mad that anybody is doing better than them, even if they ain't even trying to do semi-good, and want everyone to suffer. Like, they're not playing when they say they're willing to destroy this country. These certain people are willing to destroy the world. Musket is one of them. Certain people, and the rational thought thinking people, the critical thinking people are like, well, if you destroy the world, bruh, you'll be destroyed too. They don't care. They think they're going to Mars, and if they can't even get to Mars, oh well, they don't care. I'm about to pull up my Twitter. Stop sharing. I should have been doing that while I was talking, but hey. So my friends are still planning to go to Vegas next month. Well, this month. The end of this month. I not so much, because the plane's falling out the sky and all of that. There's a video going around, and I initially was looking for it, and I hope I find it, but just real quick. Just real quick. I want us to look at this freaking chart that is going on. Okay, just real quick. And then I'm gonna play a video that I watched. The chart, hold on. International tourism in June of last year, it was at like 10%. Now it is at negative 10%. You see below those lines for Canadians. Europeans aren't coming here. Asians aren't coming here. These are the people with the money who feed money into our economies, okay? They're not coming here. Mexico, they're not coming here, okay? And while, I'm going to see if I can find this video real quick. Okay, no. Nope. I got it on my phone, so I'm going to play this other video. I got it on my phone. I'm going to just share it here. Okay. This is a video of this guy. Hold on. This guy who does tourists walking tours. Okay, he does walking tours here in New York City. Okay, trust me, I've been in the city.
Well, guys, the collapse is fully imminent, and if you don't believe me, walk outside. I am walking through Chinatown, Little Italy right now, usually absolutely packed to the gills. There's almost no one around. Tourism is plunging in America. Any city that relies on being even remotely appealing to an outside visitor is going to have its economy cratered now, right? Places like Las Vegas, New York, Chicago, San Francisco, Miami. Who would come here if they could get arrested at the airport or sent to El Salvador? I mean, we were never the most appealing country, but we've really done a good job of turning it into diarrhea under this administration. I mean, you know, you look around, I just gave a tour to like 3 people, you know, which is staggeringly low considering this is approaching peak tourist
season.
And people are like, where are all the people? And I'm like, I don't know, probably your hometown. Thank you for coming. Thank you for ignoring the news. Do you get the news? Like, it's, you know, when someone's like, I'm in New York, I'm like, really? It's pretty staggering how quickly we have become a pariah. And if you don't believe me, walk outside. See for yourself. No one's around.
So that occurred. I've been in the city recently. 42nd Street is damn near Bia. 42nd Street is there. You could walk down 42nd Street and not be aggravated no more. As a New Yorker, we get aggravated when y'all come and bumping and all of this shit and moving slow and taking pictures and all that weird shit. We move fast here in New York. Continue moving fast. It's bare. The city in general is bare. If I find this Las Vegas video, oh wait, is this it? Wait. Hold up. Oh, there you go. I found it. As soon as I went and like clicked, I just scrolled down one more thing and it came up. Okay. This is not the video, but this is a video.
Here's some Las Vegas breaking news that hasn't made the news yet. MGM Resorts just told all of their concierge employees across all of their properties, with the exception of Aria and Bellagio, that they are being laid off. This is a couple weeks after laying off the valet, doorman, and bellman at Excalibur and announcing the closure of the Luxor Buffet. We know that travel and tourism is down. Aside from global issues and the Canadians boycotting us, many Americans fear that we are headed for a recession and they are tightening up their spending. But what's going on at MGM feels a little bit bigger than that. Multiple executives in recent months have resigned or are rumored to be considering resignation, with small downsizings and rumors of more occurring at multiple properties. This is after raising resort fees and parking fees twice in 2024. Fees keep going up and amenities are being scaled back. It feels like everyone's trying to be tight-lipped about this, but I think we need to talk about it. Are more layoffs coming? Is this a sign of the times? Let me know what you think and follow me for all the Vegas.
I actually watched that girl on YouTube. I watch her because she makes a lot of Vegas videos, like where to eat or whatever. That wasn't the video I was looking for. I was initially looking for a video where they were showing how this girl was walking. I think she was going towards, child, you know, I done been there too much. I don't know the clubs. I think she was going to one of the clubs over there. She was in a hotel and walking on one of the skywalks or whatever they have, and the streets were fucking empty. I don't mean, oh, it wasn't that much people. I mean, she was the only person outside. You saw a couple cars pass. If you ever drove down the strip in Vegas, you know that shit is forever, okay? It was very few cars. There was no traffic. And literally the Sky Bridge she was walking down, she was showing over onto the regular streets. There was nobody there. Not a fucking soul. Literally, not one person in fucking Vegas. Donald Trump done fucking destroyed Vegas like he destroyed Atlantic City. Just the destruction of it all. This is why, and I'm going to stand on this, and I keep standing on this, especially since we want to deport U.S. citizens now. This is why they need to be rounded. People who think like this need to be rounded up and they need to be sent to El Salvador. Bring back the fucking Mexicans and round MAGA ass up. Because they're willing to destroy the fucking country. Actively, y'all. On purpose. Not, they're too stupid not to realize, none of that. On purpose. Stop saying that they're stupid, they're too dumb to understand. They understand. They would rather this bitch be a wasteland. It doesn't change a lot of their positions anyway. A lot of them are struggling, starving, never left their state anyway, so they don't really give a fuck about not being able to leave the country. They weren't working anyway, so they don't give a fuck about who losing jobs, and if the whole fucking country end up unemployed, they don't care. Do we get that? To stop debating, stop arguing, stop trying to rationalize. It's like, you know how they say, and I've said this before about other things, but you cannot rationalize with crazy people. Okay? And there's different forms of insanity out here. Okay? You cannot rationalize with crazy people. They are well aware of what the fuck they're doing. And they don't care. And you ain't gonna be able to say, oh, but the school's gonna crack. Their kids weren't gonna be shit anyway. They weren't looking or even trying to get a job anyway. The only thing they got is whiteness. That's it. Even the rest of the white world looks down on them. Can you imagine? We're at a time where Ibrahim from Barana, why I keep fucking up the name? Barana, if I'm not on purpose, Faso is out here trying to bring the global diaspora together. The Asians too. And these people all around the world want nothing to do with their fucking step cousins that are here. These are the fucking these people ancestors are the ones who couldn't cut it where they were. The lowest of the low. It is not lost on me, and I don't want it to be lost on y'all anymore. If you even had a glimpse, a thought, or whatever, a hope, don't hope. Take people for exactly who they are. And you give people their own fucking medicine to choke on. After all this shit is finished, when it's finished, I hope a congressman, a representative, a senator puts a bill up since it's legal to ship away citizens now, to round their asses up, since we putting people in concentration camps now. What I don't know what to say. They did it. And I have a real good feeling that karma gonna turn around on their asses for all this. And I just hope we're here to see it. Now let's continue. Let's continue. What's this? I wanted to also, there's so many videos that let me move this of the tour of LA tourism going to shit. I'm just going on today, okay? I'm going off one.
Good Twitter guy.
Wait, this is what I'm looking for. Please don't forget to like this video. If you here, if you're watching, if you support the channel, if you know you enjoy the information, all of that. If you enjoyed the information, all of that, please don't forget to like this video. And again, donations are thoroughly appreciated. I know we all in a recession. I don't care if it's 1, 5, 10, 20. All donations are thoroughly appreciated, you guys. This stresses me out to even have to look this shit up. I'm doing it, so y'all ain't got to. Anyway, let's get back to Bill Burr. Now, he could get on my nerves sometimes, but where he lied.
It was funny. I made fun of the fucking Twitter guy for fucking Sieg Heiling not once but twice. And I never look at my emails. I was scrolling through my emails and it said my Twitter account had been flagged for I don't even tweet anymore. It had been flagged for what a fucking baby. Just like Hitler, a fucking baby. How about the fact that the Twitter guy he's not even from here. He's from South Africa. He comes to this country and wants to turn it into a fucking dictatorship. He doesn't feel that we deserve democracy. Can you just imagine doing that? Going to another country and just deciding, yeah, you know what? I'm going to change this form of government because I've decided. Yeah, he doesn't mind living under a dictatorship as long as he's on the good side of it. Fucking laminated face cunt. Because that's another thing. All of these people that are into fucking Hitler, you know what I mean? And like.
And it's not just him. The Murdoch nigga, he ain't born here either. Why is it that a bunch of people who weren't born here or have not grown up here try to come here and destroy our country or turn it into the fucked up country that they came from? I find it astonishing.
Look at this guy like he was some sort of fucking hero. The guy's one of the biggest fucking cowards ever. All the pain and all the suffering that guy's caused and the war crimes the Allies had to commit, firebombing fucking cities to get that motherfucker. When it came time for him to pay the price for all the suffering he caused millions and millions and millions of people. Did he face the music? Nope. He gave himself a nice, quick, painless fucking death. That's your fucking hero? Fucking coward is what he was. He should have faced the fucking music. Hey, it was funny. I made fun of the fucking Twitter guy.
Where is the lie? Y'all know, I don't think when things pop, I think a lot of these motherfuckers gonna do the same thing. When Muskrat has nowhere on the planet to run, no matter how much money he got, and they confiscate all his shit, like they did to the Russian billionaires, he gonna take himself out of there. When they storm the White House, when the military go and get him, it ain't even gonna be like that movie Civil War where the military take him out. He gonna do it himself. Weakness. This is what happens when you allow a bunch of weak ass motherfuckers. Hello? Okay. Hello? All right. Y'all know when I knock the table, the mic get messed up. A bunch of weak ass motherfuckers who only value is their whiteness. to run a fucking muck. Because there's nothing. I was watching this video yesterday. It was a good video. I should have shared it. I forgot. It was like, I told y'all know I watch a lot of these movie recaps and all of this stuff. And I didn't watch none for Sinners before I watched it because I was really excited about that. But I've been watching some of them now. And there was this girl. She does recaps, whatever. She has a big channel, but nonetheless, I forget exactly who it is. I watch a lot of recaps. And she was speaking about, you know, the presence of culture for the minorities there. You know, like specifically, like she was talking about in the dance scene and just having culture and the lack of culture that especially these American have. Because when you think of American culture in general, you think of Black culture, right? So in sense, she was kind of saying there's no cultural connection amongst them except for whiteness. And this equals destruction, war, because when they weren't even, you know, when they weren't attacking us, they're attacking themselves. And not, oh, they getting into a fight, not, oh, someone, oh, snatching women up and burning them alive. The only thing that brings them to, like, she was talking about how music and, you know, stuff like that, things that evoke positivity for the most part, a connection, brings up so. And that shit made it it's already been clicking, but you know, just confirmation on what you already know. And that's why I started this video by like, stop trying to convince people who have no humanity to have humanity. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that all in America don't have no humanity, but there is a demographic of them that has absolutely none. And they represent them in general. And until the rest of them deal with them, they are the representation for the American white culture, the Trumps of the world, the wannabe snot-see fucking meetings currently happening at the freaking White House. I'm trying to see if if it was something else that I meant to share. Let me pull this up.
Donald Trump and House 100.
This is Jeffries.
Days in, Donald Trump is making life harder for you and your family. And every day, his costly tariffs stay in place. Life in America gets more expensive. American families will pay thousands of dollars more per year. Small businesses are shutting down. Corporations are not hiring. Businesses are unable to invest because of the uncertainty that has been created. Inflation is on the rise, life is getting more expensive, and the reckless economic policies of Donald Trump and House Republicans are driving us toward a recession.
Stop saying that.
Republicans in Congress could put a stop to this insanity at any time. Since they won't, next November,
We will.
He gives me going back and forth sometimes. We can't wait till next November. There will be no America left. There will be no America left. There are going to be wars in the street over fucking eggs and bread, y'all. People are going to be trying in the next, by summertime, it's May. It's May 2nd. June is in a month. By the end of June, people are going to be attempting to break into people's homes. We're probably going to be hearing about people losing their lives over fucking groceries because people know you got food in your house. And I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm trying to prepare us to be very aware of what's going on. This is no recession. This ain't even a fucking depression. This shit is unprecedented. I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to come up, give me their 2 cents. Please support the channel. Like I said, I'm gonna drop this quick commercial break. And when we get back, I'm gonna jump into the comments and click on anybody who clicks the link. Hey guys, don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where our items are not only sourced and procured with you in mind, but also with what's going to be dope this upcoming season. All right. So go to my website, jovibeauty.com, get you a new scarf, get you a new mug, get you something cute, and support the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, guys, we are back. How the fuck that happened? Whatever. Okay. Like I said, we'll jump into these comments. And yeah. Hello, honey, forever. How are you? How are you? Hey, Kai, how are you? Pray Princess, Ashanti, how are you? She said, well, my mom just told me they deported. Yeah. A whole American citizen. Yeah. Yeah. Again, this shit about to be war crimes. Like when it popped, we don't know what. We might get invaded. Understand. We fucking European ships might roll up here to free us. Understand, anything is on the table and can happen right now. We are that country. We are Iran, Ukraine. When the peace people come in to try to save, when we used to go to other countries to try to save them from a dictator, all this shit. If all the we running up in there and cleaning house was legitimate, this one The world ain't going, the world is going to be like, oh, okay, you're not going to have nobody all over the planet that's going to be like, well, that is a war crime to invade America. No. Just stand back. Let the foreign white people deal with them. Make sure, but again, it don't even matter. Yeah, yes, it's been 3 babies. God knows adults, because they're just coming in snatching people. They're busting into people's homes, snatching people. Okay? If you leave this country, they're checking phones. What do you think they're doing when they they take your phone and then they take you to the back room? They don't care if you're an American citizen. They're snatching people up. I got a notification, I don't want to get too into it. But y'all know my boo going away this summer. She going away this summer. We done had notifications from the, it's a fucking government agency taking them away this summer, mind you, to do the international shit. Okay? It's the government fucking agency funding it, taking them, all of this shit. And we just got notifications to make sure we got to fill this out. We got to fill this out, and how our kids' phones should be cleaned out if there's anything anti-Orangina on it. We're talking about teenagers, because the government organization is worried that the teenagers that they take in to save the world might get snatched up on the way back home. Not even on the way to the other country, on the way back home. That's where we at. That's where we at. Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Juicy. How are you, girl? You enjoying this warm-ass Brooklyn weather? See, I'm outside. Americans have too much empathy, says Muskrat. We don't want or like you. Show your true colors. Thank you, Alien Musk. Americans don't have no empathy. The only empathetic people here are us. Like, let's keep it above. If 30% of the population rise with that, and y'all supposed to be majority of the population, that means majority of them they don't have no empathy. We know that. You can't think that and be a Black American. Have you experienced? You might come from somewhere else, be Black and not know no better, and come here. You gonna learn that shit. Like, even the Caribbean people, they might not comprehend it at first. Oh, but they learn. And their children sure as fuck learn too, because they grow up here. They learn real quick. There is no empathy. There is no decency. This motherfucker talking about next November. I can't with him. He back to acting like Obama, talking about next November. Sit your bitch ass down before we vote you out next November. That's where it's at. I keep telling y'all, Jeffries is here with me. We have a caller.
What's up, Jordy B?
How you doing?
I mean, yeah, though, because you seen these Chinese though terrorists either much so they not bringing nothing else over here to the United States ever again no more, and then like food they bring over here to the United States in phones and either much toilet paper and paper towels they bring over here to the United States, and then Trump over there messing with these terrorists. We already know the terrorists have been making money off our deficit. And then either much Trump do. This man is insane. And then he over there signing these executive order, 142 executive order ever since he been in office. He don't have no experiences of doing nothing for the American people or the public. All he care about his rich donors and his billionaire friends.
Yeah.
That's all he care about.
Yeah.
And then
not
Trump
even
sitting
just,
there.
just the billionaires, just the old money billionaires, not even these new tech bros. They ain't he don't mean them. He'll take their money, but he mean the people who were raised with money, who parents, the Anderson Coopers of it all.
Yeah, and then either much Trump though, either much was at the Pope. He either much had on a blue suit, and this man sat there and slept there. And he don't. This man is not no Christian at all, and he don't even much believe in God. And this and then you either much got all these North Koreans sitting there in the meantime how they love Trump and they slept in his feathers. And then either much to my he's wonderful dude. These North Koreans sitting at the table that's sucking up to this man, and you know he don't give a damn about none of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And then either much Trump is like these people. Look, they better either much wake up, because when this man started getting rough shot on y'all though, don't be coming crying to us though, because y'all voted for this man, y'all wanted this man in office, y'all went there to the polling place and voted down the ballot for this man. No, we don't want to hear it now, because we've been trying to tell y'all that for the long what this man was planning on doing, and now y'all know.
They been new though. That's the point. They been new. All of this, I didn't know. Ew, I didn't vote for this. That shit is fake and it's gaslighting.
It is.
They knew. They know. They are aware. They don't care.
And then either much and these people can't even pay, can't afford their houses, can't pay for their deficit, can't pay for their medical bills, and you either much got gas prices is either much going up, and either much the Congress voted on that bill, and food prices is going up skyrocketing across the United States of America, and then you can't either much travel. Because and look, even much Trump though is a pedophile, evil, sick, conniving, and egotist, and feeding off his ego against his own people. He's feeding off his ego, and then because he trying to go after his enemies, and then he much coming out talking about he's gonna be the Pope. I say, man, get the fuck out of here, man. This man is such a is ridiculous. Okay, because this man ain't got no business in the Oval Office. This man went bankruptcy, his casino, because if you ain't either much of anti-white, this man ain't either much gonna let you walk to none of his casinos. And he went bankruptcy. That's what Trump did. Mm-hmm. And then all these people in the administration, look, he gotta go. I mean, and if these people don't wake up in 2026 and vote all these Republicans out of office, because in order for the Democrats to win, they gonna need to win. Have to have black people to come out and vote, energize their votes, and they either much gonna have to need a voter turnout. Because like the states where Kamala Harris either much had lost, and people didn't even want to listen to Kamala. This woman didn't campaign her ass off though, and then either much she knows she needed Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, Milwaukee, because she either much had the deficit either much stacked up against her. And then because people did not want to listen to Kamala Harris when she was trying to tell them that, they just went on ahead and ignore her because they looked at her like she ain't good enough to either must be in office because we don't want this Black African American woman there. And and then we had these Russians burn up ballot boxes, mail-in ballots, and then we had our votes end up suppressed because the Republicans know they can't win at the ballot box, so they need voter suppression to win with the cheat. Because all them people in Florida, like Ron DeSantis, is an idiot. He need to be voted out of office because that seat with Brian McDonald's, whatever his name is, he running for that governor seat in Florida. Because if Ron DeSantis, if he decided though to run for the Senate seat, and then you either much have Dick Durbin is retiring, so he ain't running for re-election. Gary Peterson ain't running for re-election. So we need two strong, real Democrats in there in Michigan. Because I mean, the Democrats do need some fighters who can either much step up though. And since these Republicans ain't trying to hold Trump accountable because they afraid to either much stand up to this man. And then Elon Musk, look, this man though, either much all he care about is making money off his terrorists, like he either much selling cars and all that. Don't buy no car from Elon Musk because this man can rate cars that either much kill people because he over there in Syria, either much making threats to them in Syria. And either much North Korea he dealing with them, and he's friends with Putin. Because Elon Musk though, he getting all the money, every last bit of it from the government.
He's a welfare queen.
Yeah, this man either much don't need to be deported because and he don't care nothing about his kids.
Yeah.
And yep. And Trump's son can't either much go to a Republican school because they don't want him. Banning Trump.
Yeah. All right, Stephen. I appreciate you coming up.
Okay, I'm out.
All right. Yeah, well, listen, Stephen ain't tell no lie. But my only thing is we ain't making it to another election. When he said this is the last time you're going to vote, he meant he was going to destroy the country. Okay? I don't, that's there is no making it 6 months. There will be nothing here to make. Okay? Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Look what happened. Look at all of this shit happening in the first 100 days. You think we're going to make it to 600? No. I don't believe that. And I also believe when we talking about, those, Harris are stupid people and, they're not listening. It's more of they ain't listening to no nigga. It's more of being angry that the Black people are obviously smarter than them. Even the Pookies and the fucking Ray Rays can do better. Like we talk about stupid DeSantis or whatever. But if you've ever really been in any sort of school or work with those people, you know that the majority of them are not qualified for nothing. That's why the plane's falling out the sky now. That's why everything fucked up now. They recognize that they're dumb. They just need us to be dumber. They recognize that they are the lowest of the people all over the world. When Vivek told them that they were mediocre, he wasn't talking to black. He didn't say, oh, black, no. He told them Caucasians that they were mediocre. That was the realest shit he ever fucking said. Because that's exactly who they are. And it doesn't have anything to do with Saved by the Bell. That's a scapegoat. It's just an innate lack of critical thinking skills. It's a lack of culture. It's a lack of all of that. It's just their culture is destruction. Elle says she's been applying for international work and stopped looking for a house because I don't know anymore about this place. She said Byron not getting that seat. He's Black MAGA and they don't want him either. He should give it up. That Byron dude. Listen, they don't, no matter how much that Byron dude coons and no, nigger. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say it. We know that. We recognize them for who they are. Be smart at work, and you recognize. Be capable at work. You don't even have to be the best worker there. Just be fucking capable. And the anger bubbles up everywhere because they're not capable. They graduate 4.0 on the mediocrity scale. And then wonder why Black people could get into college. Because our 3.0 is equal to your 4.0 education. Shit, our C's are equal to their A's. Our C's are equal to their A's. I said what the fuck I said. And they're well aware of this. And they just want to make the mediocrity and stupidity normal. So you got to get rid of anybody who is not. We talk about, oh yeah, they want to keep the education low. Yeah, they want to keep the education low, but also the fact that they know that they're mediocre. So less expectations for them means that maybe they can do something. Maybe I can be a pilot, even though I can't read. She said, that's why I don't need to talk much at work. Not one bit. That's what we need to stop and get with. Like, they don't give a fuck. Not one bit. Hold on, we got a donation. I forgot. I saw it when Stephen was talking, but I forgot to chang for my boo. Hold on. Thank you, Ayana. She sent us $10. She said for a good show. Thank you so much, girl. It's appreciated. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, whatever. All donations help build the channel and keep us going. So, especially in the dress. Cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Change the rules. Cha-chang, chang. Thank you so much, Ayana, for your donation. Okay, I forgot to put this shit on the screen. I knew my screen looked weird. The Supreme Court needs to send the military before another government. Y'all, by the time an alleged election will happen again, we're going to get invaded. If the Supreme Court doesn't do anything and send the military to go fix this shit, Other countries will invade us to save us, because apparently half of it, at least 30% of this country don't want to save ourselves. Thank you. Oh, I'm burping. They will invade us, y'all. Like, let's be for real. We are a fucking third world as we speak. Third world country. We are fucking Syria right now. We are at fucking Afghanistan right now. They will invade us. And when they get off them boats to invade, stay your black asses out of it. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I might make another video or two. I want to talk about this Nick Cannon foolishness, but I might make another video or two today. But I'm gonna try to even come back tomorrow. This fucking dog is just passed out. But yeah, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, think about everything I said. Share this video. Support your girl. I'm gonna stand on business, and I'm still doing what I have. I'm gonna still make my political content. Yeah, we are a celebrity news channel, but we're a celebrity news and a political channel right now, apparently. And we cannot count on any other media. So if I gotta dig and fucking bring all of this shit here, I will. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.